everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Logan if you've never been here before. And yes, this is kind of a weird angle, but we're working with it because I am home right now and I'm currently like cleaning my room. So like deep cleaning that sucker. Anyway, I filmed this video last night and then like after thinking about it, I just wanted to like refilm it and kind of go deeper, I guess, into the Met. So I'm refilming this video. But yesterday was Met Gala Monday, and yeah, it was super exciting. I love the Met Gala every year. I like that it's an event that's just about fashion, and because it's just about fashion, I hold the Met and celebrities' looks to a much higher standard because like with the Oscars and the Grammys and things, obviously the fashion and the red carpet looks are important, but it's not solely about fashion, whereas the Met, you know, it's about that. So yes, I personally love the Met Gala. I am not like studying fashion. I know like a good amount about fashion, but I'm not like well versed in like the history and the evolution of fashion like intricately, I guess, so just keep that in mind. I also love history and I just love like pop culture and like celebrity just stuff in general, so I eat this stuff up. I really do. Yes, this is going to be like part 2 of my Met Gala video. I did one last year, or I guess in September, where it was like titled like unqualified girl or unqualified teen. I'm not a teen anymore. Like judges the Met Gala looks, and obviously that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm in college. I'm wearing a sweatshirt right now and I'm going to be judging these $1 million looks, but here we are. Just a little background on the Met for this year. It is kind of a continuation of September's theme, which was America, a lexicon of fashion. I actually went to the outside of the Met in December, and so I got to see the little sign. But yes, it is my dream to attend the Met Gala, guys, by the way. Like it's my dream to attend the Met Gala and the Oscars, but anyway. So this year's fashion, or this year's theme, was kind of a continuation of this. So the exhibition, I believe, is called America, an anthology of fashion or in fashion. So it's a continuation, and the Met Ball specific theme was Gilded Glamour. So according to an article, the Gilded Glamour theme, it says, with a Met Gala 2022 theme like Gilded Glamour, it is fair to say big, bold, and gold is to be expected on the red carpet. As an extension from last year's theme, expect lots of references to American fashion and culture, specifically during the Gilded Age, which is part of the reason why I wanted to refilm this video, and I think that I had time to like further digest the looks. And I believe that this is from Vogue, I think, what I just read. Anyway, I made a list of people that I want to talk about. And yeah, I'm basically going to be kind of just like discussing whether they match the theme or not, and whether I like the look or not. I'm also going to be separating the look from the person as much as possible. I think that's really important when you're talking about the Met, like keeping in mind, like, well, obviously you want to keep in mind that it is a human being and it's a person, and like sometimes, like, I think me liking a celebrity will change my perception of their outfit, and I'm trying to not do that. So yes, like Taylor Swift could wear the ugliest thing alive and I would still be like, that's so cute. No, but like literally only one of, in my opinion, only one of the big 3 attended. So like the big 3 queens of the Met Gala, in my opinion, are Rihanna, Blake Lively, and Zendaya, and only Blake Lively was there. And then like my top 5 people, so like Taylor Swift, Harry Styles for the Met, Timothée Chalamet, Olivia Rodrigo, and Blake Lively. Those are like the looks that I always look forward to. The only people who were there were Olivia Rodrigo and Blake Lively, and I was shocked that Timmy didn't show up. I thought Harry was gonna show up because of the 2 things that he announced yesterday. I was like, oh my god, it's like perfect marketing move. And I thought Taylor was gonna show up in that Oscar de la Renta blue dress that Twitter was freaking out about, but she didn't, and now we're here. Okay, first we're gonna start off with Miss Kylie Jenner. This is her look. I actually don't like it at all. I like that it kind of paid homage to the designer a little bit. I thought that was really beautiful, but I just don't like the outfit. And I think the baseball cap's really throwing me off. Like, I think last year, that's my problem, is like I can't, like, I feel like a lot of these looks would have been okay last year. Like the baseball cap is very American. It's just not the Gilded Age. And again, I'm not well versed in like everything about fashion, and like maybe there's a reference and I just don't know, but like at first glance I don't like it, and I don't think I would like it on any red carpet. She looks stunning as always. I'm just not the biggest fan. Next we're going to talk about Dove Cameron. So I did not talk to her, or I did not talk about her in my original video, but after I saw on Twitter this morning, like right when I woke up, that she was so on theme because the basically her dress looks like bones, and that is the structure of like a Gilded Age dress, and that is genius. That is genius. Like, I'm not a big fan of how it looks, but it is on theme, and when it's on theme I like have to like it, and so I'm very impressed by that. I think that that is so clever. So next we're going to be talking about David Harbour. So usually for the Met, and like I feel like a lot of the men usually just like dress in a simple suit that you could wear at any award show. And that's my thing with the Met. It's like, if you can wear it at the Oscars, don't wear it at the Met. Like, the Met is supposed to be extravagant and weird and quirky and unique and like super cool fashion things. Like the entire, like literally the entire point of the event is to go on the red carpet in a really cool fashion piece. And I feel like a lot of the men usually just show up in suits, which is like fine, but that's just not Met Gala, you know? But David Harbour didn't. I was very impressed. This is like peak Gilded Age. He looks like a robber baron. Like, I'm bringing out my history skills. He knows what's up. And yes, it's just a black suit, but it is on theme. He understood the assignment. Next is Emma Corrin. I saw her on the live stream and I was like, literally slay. She looks so good. So I don't know what King of the Dudes is, but apparently Emma Corrin was channeling that, and that's somehow related to the Gilded Age. I just thought it was cool because it was very unique and different from what other people on the carpet were wearing. I love the colors. I love how like simple but like quirky it is, and it is just so Emma Corrin. I just can't, like, ugh. Apparently it's a reference to The Big Lebowski, which is a reference to the 19th century. My dad loves The Big Lebowski. I'm so sorry, Dad, that I didn't get the reference. Okay. Next, we're gonna do Miss Olivia Rodrigo. So the entirety of yesterday, I did not think she was on theme, and I was like, she looks fantastic. She should have worn it to the Grammys, because it's just so her, it's so sour, it's so like her era. But then I found out this morning that it actually is related to the Gilded Age, and as a person who's not well versed in fashion, I would not know that. But I like that it's on theme, and I think finding unique things that you can do to make your outfit on theme is what makes it so cool. And like, obviously, like, I think like the theme isn't supposed to be like you show up in like just Gilded Age dresses. It's supposed to be like something cool, Gilded Age inspired with a modern twist, you know, but like don't just show up in a dress. Like, put some thought into it. This was stunning. First of all, she looked great. So supposedly the back of her dress is like a reference to like standard corsets. So supposedly her dress is paying homage to what is considered like the new Gilded Age of the 90s, which is the silhouette of her dress, like very sleek. And then her hair down with butterflies is like a reference to the actual Gilded Age, where women were like seen as like very feminine, and the butterflies I think appear in like art and stuff in women's hair. So that is so cool and so unique, and I just love that. So slay, Olivia. Billy, she understood the assignment. She was like, the Gilded Age? Girl, I got you. I got you. It was so, I just love it. I just love it. She looks great. The only thing that I have to say about it is I wish that this part of her dress was a different color. But other than that, it looks wonderful. The winner of the night, Miss Blake Lively herself. She never freaking misses. This woman never misses. Every Met Gala look, stunning. For reference, my favorite Met Gala of all time is 2018's Heavenly Bodies, because literally everyone looked so good. There was not one person where I was like, literally everyone. Chadwick Boseman slayed. Ariana Grande slayed. Blake Lively, she slayed. Zendaya slayed. Rihanna slayed. Like, everyone looked so good at the 2018 Met Gala. That was the standard. Blake Lively, 2018 Blake Lively, she's making a run for her money, because this one, 2022, freaking knocked it out of the park. Not only was it beautiful, but it was so on theme in such a unique and cool way that I'm obsessed with it. So, before I talk about Blake's dress, the 4 co-chairs of the event were Blake Lively, Regina King, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and oh my gosh, who was the 4th one? I can't remember who the 4th co-chair is. I literally cannot remember who the 4th co-chair is, and there's too much to look for right now. But I'm so sorry. There's 4 co-chairs, and Blake Lively was one of them. Regina King, I don't think she walked the carpet, unless I missed it. I really wish I could have like looked at her look. But Blake Lively was like the first one there. Literally looked so stunning. I'm gonna talk about her for ages. And according to her, it is like her dress is kind of symbolizing like the turn of the century when New York was becoming industrialized and like architecture was changing, which is very much the Gilded Age with like the robber barons and things. And so the start of her dress is representing, there is so many, you have to like look at her video of her explaining it because there are so many details on this dress. Basically the like whole point of the dress was that the first look was Lady Liberty copper, and then she does a dress change into like green, which is like symbolizing how New York City changed and like became successful and how architecture and industry developed. And I was like, girl. I also have Ryan Reynolds, and I was kind of getting down on Ryan. Oh, is Ryan's the other co-chair. Oh my god, he's the other co-chair. I was kind of getting down on Ryan because I was like, Bessie, you're just wearing a black suit. But after further investigation, the like cut of this part of the suit, whatever that's called, is very Gilded Age. So at least like the design of the suit was on theme. Next we're going to talk about Jacob Elordi. So I haven't seen any specific references of how this could be on theme, but I do have to say that I appreciate that it's not just a black suit and it has some glamour to it. It's got some sparkle, but we could have gone above and beyond. Again, this is something that could fit in at like Vanity Fair or the Oscars. Next we have Mr. Shawn Mendes. He slayed. So according to an interview, he was saying that he was going for like ship captain vibes, which I very much see because I think he looks like Prince Eric. And I guess that could kind of be Gilded Age, like slightly. Like it's a little like odd, but it like fits. And then he's wearing black tie. He looked so good, by the way. I was like, slay, sir. And apparently he wore Tommy Hilfiger, and according to him, it is completely upcycled. So that is cool, very sustainable. Yeah. Next, we're gonna talk about Kim K. I have some thoughts. So I love Marilyn Monroe. So when I found out that she was wearing her dress, I was like, oh my gosh, wait, that is so cool. Like, can you imagine wearing that? And she looked great in it, and it was just gold. I think it's like kind of off gold maybe, and which kind of fits in with the Gilded Age, like the goldness of it. But the problem is this would have been so good to wear last year. Like, I just can't. Like, that would have been so good to wear last year. Because the theme was literally America, a lexicon of fashion. And you know how many fashion, like, trends and how influential Marilyn Monroe was with fashion. Like, she should have done it last year. It looked great, and I know that like the main theme was Gilded Glamour, but like you should just see American influences overall. But like, come on, I don't know, that's just my opinion. Next, I'm going to talk about Normani. So this is my favorite example, I think, of Gilded Age turned modern, which I think is the entire point of the theme. This is stunning because it's using like late 1800s silhouettes, but it's modernizing it in a beautiful way, and she looks wonderful. Black was a very popular color this year for dresses. Like, so many celebrities were wearing black, but like this dress in black specifically is like, Next, I'm going to talk about Miss Emma Chamberlain. So Emma did the Vogue interviews again, so she was one of the first people on the carpet, and I think she might have been the first person that I saw on Twitter. She is on theme. She looks great. This is like what I expect from the Met Gala. Like, it's not supposed to be the most like wearable. Like, you won't catch someone wearing that going to Kroger or going to prom. Like, it's supposed to be cool. and different and fashion. Like, that's what fashion is, and she just gets it. She just gets it. But next, I'm gonna talk about Lizzo. So Lizzo, first of all, oh my god, my phone just like projectiled. Okay. First of all, Lizzo looked stunning. Like, I was like, it's also very on theme. I feel like if you didn't know what to do, you could just do gold. And she did great. It has lots of gold, lots of like a rich feeling, a classy feeling, successful, which is the Gilded Age. Yeah, she's slaying. Next, we're gonna talk about Conan Gray. So Conan is one of my faves. He looks very ethereal, very like angelic. I just wish it would have been in gold. Like, I feel like it would have, if it was in gold, it would have been like way more on par. I personally don't really know how this matches the theme. I'm sure there's probably an explanation. He looks stunning. I just don't know. Talk about Reggae Jean Page. I think that's how you say it. Is it Reggae Jean Page from Bridgerton. He looked so good. I was like, okay, sir, come back to Bridgerton, please. He is wearing like a navy velvet sparkly suit. It's like a brooch. I don't know if that is what's bringing the theme in. I mean, blue is a very like classy, like vintage kind of color. So I don't really know. I don't know. I need explanation on how this matches the theme, if it does. I just don't understand how you can go to the Met Gala, like a themed event, and not dress the theme. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, this isn't the high school prom. Like, all of these pieces are so beautiful, and I know that like designers put so much work into them, but like haven't matched the theme. Next we have Jack Harlow. So he looked great. Again, this is something that you could have worn to any other award show. He looks awesome, and I'm glad it's not just like a black tie suit. But yeah, we could have given more. And I know that it is slightly harder for guys to like do something unique and it not seem like weird by society, which is messed up because it's literally fashion. But I'm just like, give more. And I feel like for the Gilded Age, like men had such a specific like looking suit that they could have just done. Or like wore gloves, had a cane, a monocle, something, a hat, I don't know. Or like gold, like we're an all gold suit. Next is Miss Laura Harrier. In my opinion, she had the second best look of the night behind Blake Lively. Billie Eilish was a close third. Laura Harrier, like, can we just give this a second? First of all, on theme. Second of all, she looks wonderful. I was like, girl, ugh, she looks great. I have no complaints. Now we're gonna talk about Miss Kendall Jenner. So she looks wonderful. I love the black on her. Again, I don't know why black was such a popular color for dresses this year, but I guess it was. She looks wonderful. I don't know how it's on theme, but she's killing it. Chloe. Chloe looked stunning. I love the gold, and if you don't know what you want to do gold. Now we're gonna talk about Courtney. I hate it. I really do. Like, I think that it tried to be on theme, but it was on trying to be on theme in a way that I just don't like. I think she's beautiful. I just don't like the outfit. I'm sorry. It's just my opinion. I'm trying to not be mean, but I appreciate the effort. Sabrina Carpenter, Miss Girl, looked so good. She looked so good. Could have been more on theme, but I do appreciate that it was gold. Stunning. She looks like an angel. Miss Cardi B. Cardi B was so on theme. Oh, girl, she was so on theme. Basically, I watched like the video that they showed during the live stream for this dress, and they were talking about how they wanted it to like look like coins and just like gold and money and success and like all of these like turn of the century things, and I just think it does. It looks like gold coins, and that's just everything. Mila Mendez. So the only thing that I don't like about this outfit is her hair. That's like the only complaint that I have, but other than that, the dress is gold. It's simple, and it could have been worn to like a Vanity Fair party, but like at least it was gold, you know. Next, we're going to talk about Miss Gemma Chan. So this dress was getting a lot of hate, and I'm like, this is the Met. Like, this is the Met, this is not the Oscars. Like, this is cool, this is different, this is quirky, this is something that you couldn't wear somewhere else, and it's on theme. I love it. Now we're going to talk about Ebon Mock. So I think from what I was hearing, this wasn't like a super on theme outfit. Like, I think it was trying to be, but I think they got the years off a little bit. That was another thing. I heard so many celebrities talking about how they were taking influences from like the 20s, from like the 20s or like the 40s. Like, there were a lot of like Gatsby flapper dresses, but like the theme was not Gatsby flapper. We could have won that last year. But I think he tried, and I respect it. And yeah, like, it's different and it's cool, and it's not like just an ordinary streetwear or ordinary award show gala wear. It's something cool and different and unique, and I like that. Sebastian Stan, he looks wonderful. I love the monochrome pink. Explain to me how it matches the theme, because I don't know. This color was so popular. Like, Glenn Close wore this color. I think there were a few other people who wore it, like this exact shade of pink, and I just don't, like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like this would have looked good in 2019 camp theme, not Gilded Age, but he looks great as always. I also want to mention that it is so much harder for women at the Met Gala to get praised, because it's so hard to like do something cool and unique where like a man doesn't have to wear a suit and everyone's like, oh my god. Yeah, but I'm playing into that narrative right now, I guess. Now I want to talk about Simone Ashley. So I forget who the designer was, but there was like quite a few celebrities that were dressed by this designer, and they were kind of all like, not like obviously matching, but you could see like the ties within their outfits, I guess. She looks great. I appreciate that it's gold. Again, this is something that could have been worn to another award show, which is a common theme that we've been seeing. But yeah, I think she looks stunning nevertheless. Now we have Miss Sarah Jessica Parker. This to me looks very on theme, especially in the silhouette. And she was talking about how she was getting influence from like Mary Todd Lincoln, and like that kind of dress style, which I know is like kind of 20 years before the Gilded Age, but you can definitely see how it overflows into like the American Victorian era, I guess. Speaking of, I cannot believe Timothée Chalamet didn't show up. Like, that man is just Victorian era, like everything. She looked great. The last person I'm going to be talking about today is Henry Golding. This man walked on the carpet and I was like, you gotta give me a second, sir. You have got to give me a second. So, at first glance, this might just look like a black tie outfit. And it kind of is. It's got a little glitz in there. But the suit has a train. And from what I recall from history class, a lot of the Gilded Age suits had trains. So, I don't know if that's the proper term. I call them trains. I think he looks stunning. Like, what, sir? Okay, I just gotta stop talking about him. Anyway, that is my totally unqualified view and ratings of the Met Gala 2022 outfits. Overall, I think more people were on theme than last year, which is shocking, because last year was so broad and they could have done like literally anything and been so cool. This year, there were, I think, more people on theme for last year's than last year's. So, there you go. But yes, overall, I love the Met. I think everyone looked great. Obviously, all of the fashion pieces are like stunning and people put so much work into them, but I'm just like, match the theme. Match the theme and make my heart happy. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you for the next Met Gala Monday. Bye!